But let's move on to our guest specialty of the day, gay news. It's gay, gay, gay.
Woo!
What's going on in the world of gay stuff here in America? Okay, and in the world of gay news, there is no better gay news this week than the Senate ass fucking conundrum, or not conundrum. I would call it a
Let's watch the language, Will. Let's call it known as man on man love in my book. Okay,
we worked hard to reclaim that word of conundrum.
Yeah. Okay. I should say a former staffer for Ben Cardin, video of him engaging in intercourse with a male lover was posted on some sort of Slack or sort of Discord group for gay people in Washington, D.C. and the Daily Caller.
Large Penis Support Group is the name of the group. It's a gay forum where, say for example, there's a really hot guy on Instagram and you want to find his leaked cock pics. You just go to Large Penis Support Group and you can find leaked nudes of many, many people on there. So I think that's where it came from.
You know this from experience?
Yeah, of course. And I think that it was from the bottom. It was posted to a close friend story of his, I believe. A picture of him with his ass up on the table.
I didn't even know you could post stuff like that to Instagram. Like we've gotten the Seeking Derangements account suspended for so many times.
You definitely can. I think he may have done the classic gay bottom move of putting a little peach emoji over his hole. But it's such a crazy thing that they
all the
do
clips I've seen on the so-called all the clips I've seen on the so-called free speech Daily Caller have been heavily redacted.
Yeah.
They've been heavily censored. But I'm just going to read here from Time magazine, the headline, What to know about Washington scandal over sex in a Senate hearing room. Capitol Hill was rocked over the weekend by circulation of an explicit video of two men apparently having sex in a congressional hearing room. The 8-second pornographic clip, first posted Friday evening by a right-wing media site, The Daily Caller, was reportedly leaked from a private group for gay men in politics. The report, which did not name the participants and blurred a face that appeared in the video, claimed it was a congressional staffer in the sex tape, identified the setting as room 216 in the Hart Senate office building.
It would be so funny to be like one of the really old senators and just be like, oh man, that's where I sit. God damn it.
Okay. There is actually reporting about who sits.
No.
Who is it? Yeah. Responding to reports that the lewd act took place where Senator Amy Klobuchar sits in the hearing room in question.
No, for real? She hates gay men even more now. Oh my God. That's so funny. It was her. No, she hates gay men. She fucking hates
bullied her
so much. She hates me. She definitely does not like me. I will take this time to say that as a disgraced gay politico myself, I do send my absolute support to this bottom. He did nothing wrong.
Yes.
And honestly, you're probably better off not working in politics. This guy clearly needs to start an OnlyFans, start a podcast, or something else.
No, maybe not a podcast.
Don't you dare start a podcast, actually. This
is our turf.
Yeah. But I think once you start taking videos of yourself fucking on your boss's desk, that's basically a resignation letter. That video is going to
He posted I think he posted on Facebook and said something like, I'm being attacked simply for who I choose to love or something.
So true.
No, it's really more where you choose to love them. But you know what? I gotta say, I have nothing respect for this young man. Yeah. I mean, because our hallowed Senate, just fucking someone on Amy Klobuchar's chair is really funny to me. And you know what? For anyone under the age of 70 in politics right now, get out. It's a dead end. Mm-hmm. You're not going to do anything good. Whatever you imagined politics is going to be like for you, it's
not going to change
work.
Diapers eventually.
Yeah.
I like the idea of them doing this while John Fetterman is there. Seeing how long it takes for him to notice. He's like, wait, has that always been there?
It smells like the bathroom in here. What the heck?
The headlines for this kept cracking me the fuck up because, the Daily Caller and all these right-wing outlets that are are really running with it. They kept, because they were trying to sensationalize this as much as possible, they kept reiterating that it was gay sex with gay men happening. But I'm like, it's kind of totally redundant when the accompanying picture to the audio or to the article is literally butt fucking. Like it's already so scandalous that you don't need to be like, yeah, they were gay being gay. It's so funny.
It's to warn their older Republican
Trigger warning.
Readers, no, so that they don't before they put on their reading glasses to read the headline, so they don't look at the blurry picture and be like, oh, good for him. I'd like to tap that as well. Put on their glasses and be like, no.
I keep thinking about going back and talking to Harvey Milk, just telling Harvey Milk girl, you have no clue what you're fighting for right now. You don't think gay men can be in politics? We're fucking in legislative buildings in 2023.
The thing I like about them trying to make this a scandal is okay, with Hunter Biden, they were just showing everyone his cock and shit, but they're what he was doing other weird shit. He was doing some corrupt business deals and shit like that. But this is literally just two gay guys having sex.
Yeah.
And they're just posting it everywhere. They're like, look how gross it is. And it's okay, what am I supposed to take from this?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta. It's not just Amy Klobuchar's seat here. I like that time includes these details.
So funny.
It sits. Her seat sits in a. It's not just the seat, but the hearing room in question. A room that has also hosted the 9/11 Commission hearings 20 years ago. Former FBI Director James Comey's historic testimony on Donald Trump in 2017, as well as several confirmation hearings for Supreme Court nominees, including Sonia Sotomayor, Brett Kavanaugh. Representative Mike Collins, Republican of Georgia, posted a photo of cleaning wipes at a grocery store with the caption, "Christmas shopping for Senator Klobuchar." I mean, if you're a Republican politician or in the right-wing media, I mean, how many variations of the joke I've seen over the last 24 hours of they're only doing to each other what they're doing to us every day, right?
Yeah.
I going back to John Fetterman being in the room. I like to picture him being in the room and seeing it, but also Philip K. Dick when he saw ancient Rome superimposed over
he got hit with a pink light.
Yeah, he just sees the 9/11 Commission hearings superimposed over the two gay guys fucking.
Yeah. Well, actually, speaking of Rome, this guy, they may be trying to return us to the fundamental democratic principles of getting butt fucked where you write laws. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Roman Senate.
Classic Roman move.
All of our founding fathers had a fetish for the Roman system of government. I think they should take it one step further. I mean, there's one last little thing here. One last little person they sought a quote from in this Time article. Madison Cawthorn, a former congressional staffer turned one-term congressman who alleged in 2022.
His name sounds like a gay porn site.
Before he lost his re-election bid, that Washington is rife with sexual perversion. He posted on Twitter, "I told you."
He
was the one doing it. Yeah. He's I told you, everyone. I told you what I was up to.
That was when they really needed to get rid of him, and they called up Ed Meese or James Baker, one of the true hitters, one of the Reagan, Iran Contra, real shooters who could really get dirt on someone. They pulled up a video of him raping his cousin
in the mouth. Yeah.
And it's if I was him, I would stay as far away from this as possible.
You really don't want to remind people.
People had already forgotten that he'd done that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering, Ben and Hesse, I'm wondering if you, I saw there was another very intriguing sort of layer to this story, where I saw someone share it. It was probably a close friends post by the Senate staffer in question, who alluded to the fact that his partner in this tryst was a German man. And he said something to the effect of getting some German sausage in the Senate hearing building. And I'm more disturbed by not by the anal penetration, but by the German penetration of our government buildings.
Yes. I would say that like it's probably I don't know. What do you think, Ben? What do you think?
I think it adds up. I think it
German
adds up.
question?
I mean, German people are renownedly sexual freaks, and once one of them is
Yes.
gay, that's doubly so. It makes sense that they're trying to fuck in the Senate.
Yeah, we need to send an agent into their halls of power and find a
gotta get
little
him
German
back.
twink that we can. Yeah. We gotta find a way to kind of get them.
You can send me over there. I'll do my best, guys.
Yes. Oh my God, we gotta
prowl around the Senate buildings a little bit.
parachute you in like you're the first airborne, just like
Operation Market Garden.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't get why the German guy was involved. Like, it seems like in Germany they probably have a special day where you can do this in the Bundestag.
There's a special Scheisse room in the German parliament. Where you can, if the bouncer lets you into the parliament building, first of all, then
it's really hard to get in.
He's very strict.
You need to know every legislator. If you don't know them by name, they're like, this normie is not getting in.
Yeah. Exactly. He's not wearing the cool.
I mean, like, I guarantee you that whatever
judge's robes.
I guarantee you that having sex in a German government building is like going to a German a club. Like the idea that you're going to have your phone with its camera out. I mean, you'd be bounced at the door immediately. They keep that shit locked down.
Yeah, you are not going to get to the poop eating room, sir.
Yeah, the other gay guys fucking their twinks in the same government room are gonna like roll their eyes so hard at you. Pull out your phone to post a story.
I did see though that some Republican, separately, Representative Max Miller, Republican of Ohio, told the Daily Caller that the man in question had accosted him earlier in the week, shouting "Free Palestine" while Miller was being interviewed by NBC. The Senate staffer in question has denied doing that, but I just like that they're trying to, just sort of bring everything in here. It's like he said from the river to the sea while he was doing gay stuff.
I would never say that.
I just saw so many right-wing guys on Twitter posting like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen." I'm like, well, why are you watching that? Like, you're watching two guys fuck right now. Like, you chose. What did you think this video was going to be?
Yeah.
I was disgusted for the whole 5 minutes of watching this video. Brightness up.
I watched all 6 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think I like the ones that are trying to pretend like they're not disgusted by the sex act. They're disgusted about like the desecration of our beautiful Senate building and what it represents. And it was just like, oh, in that same room, they just rushed through authorization to sell another 50,000 rounds of white phosphorus shells to Israel. And then like wouldn't want anything disgracing that august deliberative body.
I did see some of these guys draw an equivalency between this and January 6th. Like they're like,
I wish January 6th had been that cool. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
fuck on Nancy Pelosi's death.
It's just so funny. It's just so funny to think about. Like, this is the Democrats' version of that. Yeah. Like, there's no goal, there's no plan to like get the speaker to overturn the votes or decertify. It's just we're gonna go in there and just give the craziest back shots ever. 2 feet from where Amy Klobuchar eats a cozy salad.
So funny. Well, you know why she hates
I did see someone say, this is what they do in the same place they shot Ashley Babbitt. I guess they were like kind of expecting these guys to get shot, or they were like Roger, they're engaged in copulation. Take the shot.
Over. Has Amy made a statement? I really would love to hear what Amy's got to say about this, because she does hate gay guys, and I know this because I think her origin here is because her prom date came out as gay after they went to prom together. She gave an interview once and she was like, "Yeah, my prom date was gay. Didn't know it at the time. Found out shortly after."
Usually, the second he saw me naked, he said, "I think I'm gay." And then-
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, talk about like indoctrinating the youth into homosexuality, sending them on a date with Amy Klobuchar.
yeah.
Maybe the Republicans have a point.